Hi, family. Well, I bring you greetings from the first quadrant of reality. Right here where the heart is. Right here where the lungs are. Right here where all of the wonderful energy, blood comes in here and flows. Wonderful place to be. Because guess what? I get a chance to call the shots and determine what is acceptable, what is not, okay, what is feasible, what is not. You understand? Because I can set the standards here. And I'm encouraging you all to do the same. Once again, I hope that I am a guide to help every last one of you to be able to celebrate yourself however you want to, okay? You determine what you see as beautiful, okay? You are the trendsetter. Absolutely, you are the trendsetter. And, this has been a wonderful place for me to be able to, express myself and to not only get encouragement from you all, but at the same time too, be able to just let you know, hey, you ain't by yourself. I want to do something different too. I'm not interested in the church. I have no interest in that at all because it never worked for me. If something is not working, isn't it time to do something different? Isn't it time to do something else? I want every last one of y'all to walk away from the church and don't look back. The only reason I say go back in there is if you really need something. I hate to say it because the church is feeding off of us. So we'll use the church so that we can feed off of it. Why I dislike the church? Because I do not care for social norms. Like I say, social norms and culture, okay? All of the standards, they're in the lower quadrant where the waste is. So now that you all know who I am and you know where I'm coming from, hey, let's dig into this. Let's get into this. And I am just loving my radical locks. You know something you all just don't know. There are a lot of people see this as rebellion. And in their innate nature, they retaliate because they know that you know. That's exactly what it is. They know that you know. So anyways, I need to let you all know that if you're deciding to dreadlock, it's very dreaded. A lot of people, they have a lot of fear in them. And some people will actually conquer their fears and come for you. Okay, but anyways, it's futile. Look, let me tell you something, family. Y'all know I went on a travel, and I want to discuss that very briefly with you all because I love your feedback. I'm looking for feedback on the travels, constructive criticism, any other comments. If they're not constructive, you're looking to get some attention here and piggyback off the channel, it will be deleted. No one will get any acknowledgement by throwing temper tantrums here on the channel. You will be dealt with by being deleted. There is no reason to infuse any energy into anything that is childlike in nature because we already know that there are a lot of people that they know that if you get some attention on your channel, that's a good way to direct the attention, the energy into their direction, and it will be diverted because I'm a master at that. I don't call any names, and I don't acknowledge. The only way I will acknowledge someone is that they really have to draw my attention. And I'm going to give my family shout outs anytime it is. But negative attention where, you got somebody that is just trying to be covert or overt to get something going in their direction, don't work here. And I'm encouraging all of you all the same. If you have channels, do not acknowledge negative attention. Never. You can take it and you can pick it apart and analyze it and know that there is something that that person or those people want. But you have the power. You don't have to acknowledge them and give them what they want. That's how I have been able to strengthen myself and get strong by harnessing my energy in my space. And you can do the same. And I wanted to talk to you all out there because I have been noticing here on YouTube, no specific people, because there are a lot of trillions of people on YouTube, but there are a lot of people that would actually turn on a camera device and devote and dedicate their energy into actually talking about a specific YouTuber in a negative connotation. And I caution you all that because what you're doing is taking precious energy and you're actually using something that it just doesn't come back. I don't care what nobody says. We have a limited resource of energy. That's why I pick and choose where mine will go and where it won't go. Because right now I'm using it for some specific things, some projects I got here at the house. As you all know, I am definitely working on what you all call a voodoo doll. I call it a spirit doll because I'm a black magician. And I'm powering up a doll. I have a lot of work, a lot of things on my table for my clients. So I just don't go out infusing my energy. I know there are a lot of people who can be very negative, mean, and nasty that wants it, but I will not be diverting my attention in those areas. And once again, all of you all, you shouldn't do it either. I have noticed that, there are some YouTubers that, take the energy to clap back at spaces, places that are just a waste of time and energy once again. And I am encouraging you that when people go out on smear campaigns, you understand, to do what they do, because that's what they have been called to do, that you must ignore it because you have to step down, okay, and get beneath yourself to acknowledge these people, and you lose a peg or two. Been there, done that. Look, so blogging, taking all your time out to blog, that's a lot of energy. Opening up websites to blog and do a smear campaign on people. You know what I'm saying? It is such a waste of energy. Now, if you're getting paid and the person is worth it, then, and you can make you some good money and you have a very valid reason for what you do, the first thing you want to make sure you're going to be making some money. If you're not going to be making any money, what are you going to get out of it? Honestly, y'all, this right here, what I'm doing right there, this is the workplace, if you ask me. When I come here, I'm coming to work. I'm coming here to make me some money. You understand? I'm advertising myself. That's what I see this as. I see this as a business. You know what I'm saying? Or business, as you may want to say. But I don't have any time to waste. I gotta come here and actually advertise my brand. Spirit Tree Naima. This is a brand. And I'm not gonna tarnish my brand. You know what I'm saying? Getting beneath myself. You understand? And so what I'm saying is this right here. You know, people take that energy. If I could be so eloquent and I could build a website, be so eloquent about it with my text and articulate myself so well as some of these blogs I've read and seen, I would be using that to make myself some money. Do you think I'm going to click on my camera and call out my haters, my enemies' names? That right there, that I done lost money. I'm losing money. As soon as I hit that button, record, I'm losing money, man. I will never acknowledge my enemies. And I'm hoping that they're here so they will know their names will never be called here. The hater's name will never be called here. My energy will never ever be directed in any places, you know what I'm saying, to actually acknowledge them. What I mean about that is to come here, you know, and to say that person's name. That's a shout out, man. Some people will go to the depths of the end of the earth, the deepest part of the earth, the highest part of the earth, the four corners of the earth, to get you to acknowledge them and call their names out. They will. You are to ignore that. Okay? So I wanted to come back and say that because I was reading over some things. I was seeing some things out there and stuff that I just wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Man, I want to know how to blog and set up websites and shit. You know what I'm saying? And do those kind of things because I got some things I want to promote right now. I'm getting ready to work on my books. Well, I've been working on some books right now, man. If I could really and truly blog and really do some wonderful videos. I see some people, man, I know they did a lot of editing when they started these videos to clap back at people or to go on a smear campaign on somebody, man. Wonderful editing. I knew it took them a lot of time. Man, it looked exhausting. If I could do that type of stuff, man, I could be promoting my books. My Hoodoo books of tall tales, man. You know, take that energy and use it for something productive. Okay? So anyways, so I just wanted to talk about that. So now that you know, if you are an enemy, if you are one of my, haters, and you really are trying your best to get me to pay some attention to you and acknowledge you and give you what you want, you already know today is not going to happen. Hello? It's never going to be. And all of my YouTubers out there, please, I'm encouraging you the same, because you got some people that are suffering with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. And these are the type of people that will, they never end. They never stop. They want to change your energy in a whole nother direction. They want to actually pull you where they are in a very miserable place. And it will never be, because I love where I am right now. If I didn't, I wouldn't be celebrating this, man. I'll be miserable just like the rest of them, relaxing my hair and putting on all tons and tons of makeup and doing all kind of stuff so that I can fit in. This right here says, just by the look of this, that it's never going to happen. Okay? I'm never converting. And besides, this was where people wonder, Mama, how you make that dog walk? How do you do it? Supernatural powers come from here. They come from your antennas. Before this, I couldn't get nothing like that to happen. I got a doll to walk with assistance. How many people can do that? Not very many. I have done some things. Now the doll is talking. I was like, oh my God, it scared me so bad. So right at this point, I'm going to continue to study my necromancy and my black magician's work, my dark magician's work, however you want to call it. Because when I say black magician, I'm not talking about my skin color. I'm talking about my work, because I do know that there is what you all call a demon, but I call it a spirit. There is a spirit that actually works with me. When you call me for a reading, I know exactly who you are before you call. So that's why some people I will answer the phone for. Some people I won't, because I already know ahead of time. I have a demon here with me that lets me know who you are and what's your attention. What attention you want from me. So I already know who you are before you call. Yeah, I know some people saying, man, I called her and she didn't answer the phone. It's like she already knew. Yeah, I'm a psychic. I'm the real deal Holyfield. And I tell people, you know what I'm saying? You know, and witches, I caution you to be slow to anger. Because we got to give an account for what we do to people. You understand? And it's a lot I'm going to explain to you all. Why I got to be slow to anger. Because for every last one of them I take down, you best better believe I'm held accountable. We're going to get into that video. But I briefly, so now that you all know who I am and know where I stand, if you come up against me in any kind of way, it's futile. Because once you've decided that you're going in this direction of the craft, you have to learn discipline. What did it take for me to get here? Discipline and dedication. And you two witches need that too. So grab these gems. Be slow to anger. The more you take down, you limit your power. See, some people will keep coming for you, coming for you, coming for you. Because they want to harness your power. You got to keep that for yourself. You got to know when to use it and when not to. And we use it. A lot of times people like, I'm good, man. But you don't know what's down that road. You ain't going to be good for long. Now, anyways, I did go on a travel. But I had to dedicate that right there to a lot of people out there that call me, you know, and say, hey, look, this is what's going on with me in the workplace. And I see some of this going on in social media because this is a workplace out here. That's it. This is a workplace. And YouTube is our employer, basically. That's what it all boils down to. Yeah, we get paid. It might not be enough, man, but we get a little piece of change. Y'all, and I finally shook. I told you I was going to shake full screen. I finally shook full screen off of me. Full screen hijacked this channel. And I finally shook them off. It took some time. Like people say, oh, you know, did nothing happen to me, honey. It's been 6 months. It's been a year. Nothing happened. Eventually, it'll happen. Because I got full screen on my back. Thought I would never get the channel back. No, you thought it. I got my channel back. Full screen ruined my channel. I lost so many subscribers. And they were stealing all of my money. I mean, I wasn't getting nothing, y'all. They were getting the little bit of change I had, honey, went in their pockets. They finally finished me off and gave me the rest of my money. I would never fuck with full screen again. And they wrote me a letter saying that they, you know, want me to fill out some papers and put my channel back together with them again. Hell no. Anyways, y'all. And I know what y'all want to know why I did this video. Because there was a person that called me. And you know who you are. You know who you are. You work in the supernatural field too. And I told you good. You need to put some change in there. Don't just be calling me. You understand? If I exhaust my energy to do any work, have your monies ready. Okay? And you call me up on the phone and you chickened out. You should have chickened out about your reading. You know why you chickened out about your reading? Because you know that I know I can see you. I can see you and you know who you are. Okay. Yep. Anyway, so it's a man. He know who he is. He into that supernatural work too. I ain't gonna never call your name. Okay. You just keep doing the voodoo. You stay on the voodoo end and let me take care of the hoodoo end. Okay. I'm into the hoodoo. That's what my ancestors and stuff practiced here in the South. Okay. I'm a real life descendant of people who practiced hoodoo. Okay. A lot of my family was brought over here from the slave trade. Some of my ancestors were already here. Okay. They were Black Native American Indians. They were Africans. They were Native Americans. And I have Caucasian ancestors too and family members too. I most definitely do. Did I leave anybody out? Okay, I think that makes up the whole United States population because just about all of us are. I don't care how white you are. You got African in you. I don't care how black you are. Here in America, you have Caucasian ancestry in you. It's just the way it is. It's the way it goes. Okay, I have different variations of strands in my hair. I have the most kinkiest, loose curls, and I even got straight hair in here. I take the straight hair and tuck it back in. Long, black, straight hair with not one curl in it. And I have to take them and tuck them in here. When I first went natural, I had a long, straight hair hung like this. I said, that's my Native American hair. Just hung straight. And my whole head was this short, nappy, with one long strand. And then they start popping up everywhere. And I would just pull them because I would think that something was crawling on me. And somebody said, no, don't touch those. That's where your power is coming from. Okay, I'm done, y'all, with that. But y'all, I went on a travel, and one of the travels, I was on a bus, and there were a lot of people. We were taking them to the other side. These people are the people from the dead, and we had to drop them off. And I'll talk about that on another video. And also, I traveled to the cemetery, so anyways, I'm tired out on this video, y'all, because I got to eat something. I'm going to talk about that on a whole new video. I hope my haters and my enemies, I hope you got your food because that's all you getting here. I hope you get it, eat it. I will not be wasting any more energy on you. Also, I'm hoping that people who are in a predicament like me, where you have people that are trying to feed off of your channel, piggyback off of your channel, heed my warning. It is not worth it. Be careful of covert people who will give you a compliment, then snatch it back. You know what I'm saying? Don't fool or fuck with these people. It is a waste of your energy. I'll be back to talk about the travel. Bye-bye. Visit me on Facebook. I'm going to have to take this to Facebook, y'all. Come on to Facebook with me, okay? If you come to Facebook and you know you're not supposed to be there, you try to start commenting and stuff like that, anything negative, it will be removed. I say this right here. It was a hard time coming to this point where I am right now. I've been working on this channel since 2008, and I had no one to piggyback off of. And I be goddamn if I let a motherfucker piggyback off of me on this particular channel. Do like I did. Build it from the ground up with your own hard labor. Don't be using folks who got numbers on their channel to build yourself up, because it always comes crashing down. Okay, bye-bye, family. Boom.